Yeah, it's coming off a good weekend. At home, it was good to be at home for a couple games. It's been nice to. We just have the one game this week, so the guys have got a little extra time, I think, just to kind of get locked in with school and recover from some things. The Oral Roberts game and on Thursday, and then Denver on Saturday. Two just really good offensive teams. With a lot of different guys that can score, and with high-level guards. Oral Roberts is guard, Isaac McBride, a really talented player. And then, Denver obviously with Bruner. And, the truth is they got other guys in their team too that are very, very good. And I thought we did a pretty good job. When you look at Oral Roberts, I thought we did a pretty good job on their other players. And then, McBride's making some tough shots, but I just felt like from the rebounding aspect of the game is where we really made a big impact and where we were able to get separation. On both sides of the floor, we get second shot opportunities. We took care of the ball for the most part pretty well all weekend, but I just think the rebounding effort against Oral Roberts was big, and we were able to get the stops we needed to get a lead. And then close out a game. I think you go ahead to Denver, it was a lot the same. Very good offensive team, rebounded really well. Bruner, a lot like McBride, makes tough shots, has a little bit of a lull in the second half for Bruner, where I thought, we were able to make a run and get a lead and then keep a lead. But again, I thought rebounding was huge. And then I think we only had 3 turnovers in that game. So when you're taking care of the ball and you're getting extra shots on offense, you're getting, you're really being efficient. We're not a team that forces a lot of turnovers, so we're being really efficient with our possessions, and guys played well. Different guys stepped up for us on both sides of the floor. Guys that didn't score a lot. I look at Eli's weekend, and I thought Eli had a great weekend, and he wasn't someone that just scored a ton. But, man, he had him and Brady both coming off the bench made a lot of just big-time game-winning type plays for us. Obviously it was fun to see T kind of have a weekend where he was scoring some. But different guys at different moments. And, obviously BJ had a good weekend. Tyree had a fantastic weekend. And then, a lot of us, the grit that we're showing a little bit comes from Amar. 19 points, 15 rebounds, and he's playing on a leg that's been bothering him a lot, and just really playing with a lot of toughness. And I think that's really given our team, it's kind of helped building some identity with our team, and I think our guys are responding to what he's doing. So, overall, good weekend, but it's 2 home games. We got to get back on the road against a really good St. Thomas team, and it's an awesome opportunity to kind of continue to make a little bit of noise, but at the end of the day, let's just keep preparing. Let's keep getting better, and let's keep building this as a team like the guys are playing right
now. After that first St. Thomas game, after you said that you did not recognize that team that you saw on the floor that day, so what have you guys been talking about as you prep for St. Thomas this week?
Well, honestly, we came back Monday. We practiced. We didn't really talk about St. Thomas. We had Tuesday off, so today is going to be our first practice, kind of leading in. And we're going to put a lot more focus on us. I just think sometimes people can get worked up about one game. There was a lot of circumstances with that game. And not to take anything away from St. Thomas, I thought they played awesome when they came to our place. And we didn't. And when they play really well like that and you don't respond, that's what happens. So we got to worry about us. They're going to play well. They're going to play well in their home court. That's what they do. So we've got to really lock in with us and be ready to play, and be ready for each guy to understand what their job is, who they're guarding, and it is a team where you need to be ready to guard different players, because the way they play, there's going to be switches. There's going to be times where our fives are guarding their point guards, or what have, different matchups like that. So all 5 guys got to be ready to sit down and guard. And a team like St. Thomas, they don't take bad shots. They don't turn it over much. So you got to do a really good job of sitting in the stance, guarding long possessions if needed, and rebound well. and then take care of the ball on the other side. And don't overcomplicate it. This isn't like some revenge game. Let's get better. Let's play, and let's go out and compete against a very good team.
Are you thinking about where you guys sit in the Summit League standings yet?
No, I mean, honestly, it's way too early to be worrying about that stuff. I'm thinking more about how we got to, keep getting better defensively, and continuing to bring everybody along. Like, I think it was fun to see T kind of take some good steps this week. I liked how he played defensively against Denver. I love how he rebounded, in the Oral Roberts game. I'd like to see him continue to bring that, because we continue to tell him he's a guy that I think that level of play can continue to really improve. As all these guys are kind of pushing forward, keeping the focus a little more narrow and not so broad. I mean, let's have a great practice today, and let's worry about tomorrow.